This ad is supposed to remind you of hackers and shows about hackers. Listen to Left-Handed Radio.
How's it going, everybody? This is Brett Davis of the Podcast for Laundry, here hosting the Podcast for Laundry, the only podcast that's meant to be listened to while you're doing your laundry. How's it going? I am here with a true duo. There's Batman and Robin. There's
Cagney and Lacey.
Who? Who? Cagney and Lacey? This is an old
Hawk and Dove.
Who are Hawk and Dove?
Cloak and Dagger.
Who are Cloak and Dagger?
These are comic book.
But these are okay.
They're not great comics, though.
I should say a classic duo, because Cloak and Dagger.
That
give it a
evokes
year.
Laurel and Hardy,
Milk and Pepsi.
Elvis
There we go.
Costello, and
Nope.
Abbott and Costello.
Elvis and Costello.
Elvis Duran and Elvis Costello.
And the Z Morning Zoo.
I am here with Danny Tamberelli and Michael C. Maronna. C. Maronna.
You remembered the C.
Mm-hmm.
For the listener, he's very excited that
blushing.
someone remembers the C.
I'm
'cause
blushing.
most people don't. And then I'm the one that has to,
Yeah, you're the C.
go to the website
clean
manager
it up,
and
yeah.
say, hey, can you please add the C dot because my fake TV brother has got Asperger's or something.
Yeah, he basically has an HTML that he just plugs in everywhere that just adds C's to all my names.
Well,
Everywhere.
that's pretty good. Although it was
I
the
learned that in
HTML.
college. It's tedious. The HTML is very tedious.
You may know them from The Adventures of Pete and Pete, The Adventures of Danny and Mike, The Adventures of Cloak and Dagger.
Sweet.
One of them just made a Home Alone reference, and he was in Home Alone. Oh, fuck. The other is in a band called Jounce.
Truth.
This is
Very true.
This is a stacked resume. Also, recently seen on the now defunct Nickelodeon Splat.
I mean, it's still there, but no one's getting paid to work there anymore. So there'll just be no more. There'll just be the same interns posting the same cartoons of Nickelodeon from the 90s just to get their fix.
But
Okay, so it's still an active.
But they've been
YouTube.
reassigned. But everyone there has been
I
reassigned.
think so. I think Teen Nick is going away regardless. I think they had they realized that people aren't watching TV that's on digital cable because people don't have digital cable.
It was cool for a while.
I thought it was a nice idea.
It was a good idea. Play the old school stuff late night.
You might call it nostalgia personified,
Ooh,
Dang.
hey now.
which is
Hey
also
now.
the name of a live show that you could see all around the country that you guys host, and is also a part of your podcast.
We're going to
That's
take
right.
it from coast to
That's it.
coast.
From coast.
We're going to take it from coast to coast in the next couple of months.
That's true.
Oh,
We're
I
gonna do it
thought
in
you were
Brooklyn?
making another.
No, I thought he was going to start rapping is what I thought. I thought he was the most, from coast to coast.
No, we're going to do it in Brooklyn,
Eating
and we're also
breakfast
going to
toast.
do it in the city by the bay.
That's right.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll take it
You
on the
will
web.
be there.
Yeah, so
We'll
that'll
all be there together.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited.
I mean,
Hawking
that
out
counts.
podcasts
That
and
counts as
such.
like a 3,000-mile podcast.
We
right?
should have saved this for there, and then we could see how San Francisco does it.
Right? I've never done laundry in San Francisco. Ever.
This is the podcast for laundry. It's meant to be listened to while you're doing your laundry. We're in the back of the Nassau Laundry Center here in beautiful Greenpoint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce a part of the show. It's called Turn the Tide. I've placed a bottle of Tide on the table that we're sitting at.
Sure.
If any point during the conversation you want to turn the tide, all you need to do is just spin it so that the label is no longer facing you and it's facing me, and you could actually change the course of the conversation.
Interesting.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because we're loose right now. We're getting into it, but we're about to start talking laundry. I hope you're okay with that.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready.
Okay. What's your turge?
I'll go
Hold
first.
for bumper.
You were going to...
Hold.
Oh.
Michael, what's your turge?
It's branded.
Branded?
Yeah, it's not like it's not a generic detergent. It's I think it's OxyClean,
Okay.
which is ironic because that gained great notoriety as a powder,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's a liquid.
I mean, it's a powder that works. They put OxyClean in all sorts of things now.
I had a laundry-related breakdown the other day.
Please do tell.
So the process...
I've had a few.
I'll let you...
You have a laundry-related story, man.
Yeah.
Get to it.
The machines at this Nassau Laundry Center have those inimitable parts that they go like this in the
For the listener, round and round and round.
in the carriage intake chamber.
Yes.
So one can build a dam of powder,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And then behind it put the turd liquid that does not completely permeate the powder of this other, rinse aid. And then when you pay for the laundry, right? It's like California. It's like a way, like
He's
the
doing a hang 10.
the
and then a
water-
wave motion.
I just don't understand why you'd use liquid and powder. I think that's you're being wasteful.
So my breakdown was that I couldn't understand this concept,
Mm-hmm.
and I still don't.
So you saw other people do it.
No, I was challenged to, and I couldn't, and I failed, and I stayed home. It was a breakdown.
Who challenged you?
Adele challenged me.
A doll?
Adele,
My
Oh. I mean, I thought we were going to a horror story.
early.
I've been thinking about Chucky lately. Danny, what's your turge?
Well, so I have two places that I get my laundry done mostly because I really care about my laundry, and I like to know that the place that I do my laundry at is clean and green. And so I go to
sidebar, Your Honor.
So I go to this place called Clean and Green, which is across the street from my old apartment.
That's not a turge.
No, but they have their own turge that they have they have like a big glass jar of turge, and I'm not sure what it is, but they have it, and it's free. I don't have to use
Get
any.
the house blend.
What?
I get the house blend.
You
yeah.
get the house blend.
Yeah,
What-
I used
what
to
place
not.
is
I
this?
used to get the powder. I just told you, Brett. It's called Clean and Green.
Clean.
It's in Park Slope.
Okay, slow down. Is clean
Yeah.
CLEEN
It's-
or
no,
CLEA?
no, they
It's
spell
usually
it-
KL
they
double
spell it
E.
Is
pro-
it
they
N or N apostrophe
No,
or
it's-
AND?
No, Brett, calm down.
Or is it
I know.
ampersand?
Look.
Is it,
I know
is it a
there's-
fucking
look,
ampersand or not?
No, it's not. It's not. It's spelled out.
Clean
and all
and
of the yes,
with the
clean
and spelled.
and green. That's all spelled out and it's spelled properly because they
It's not
care
hip hop
about.
at all.
Yeah, do you see it?
I've never been here.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me tell you something, Brett. I've been
Free Wi-Fi?
yeah, and there's a great place in the back where you can fold all of your clothes if you get in line.
Curbside drop-off?
What does that mean? That sounds like a
So
hotel.
that's a whole nother thing.
That sounds like a hotel or
Look,
LaGuardia,
Look,
actually. Curbside drop-off
I was
is...
excited to come on this podcast because I really take my
Free
my laundry
green soap.
seriously. Yeah, free green soap.
Free Lucky Laundry lottery for members? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll tell you the big downfall of that place is you have to put in at least $20 if you're using a credit card. But if you're going there,
Hey,
it's
I always-
$250 for a small wash, $350 for a big wash, and 40 cents per 8 seconds on the dryer.
Holy crap.
this is incredible.
Yeah, it's a
Free
great
book exchange?
It's a great place. It's a great place. Yes,
Free
I
laundry card
I got
refundable
ready.
deep-
I got my copy of Ready Player One from Clean and Green.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Do
too.
they
Can't
sell-
wait for the movie.
Do they
but-
sell Bazooka?
No, they don't sell any good stuff. They only sell detergent and if you that's the thing. They have a whole box of detergents that I used to buy until I saw the big
Dude, this is crazy.
glass thing.
House blend.
Look,
No
Brett.
smell or odor,
Brett.
no allergic reaction, no chemicals.
Brett, you gotta
Organic
look me in the eyes for a
hydrocarbons
second. You
are
gotta
called
get off.
charisma-
I know.
No perks?
I know. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Just
Holy shit
laundry.
let me explain to you that I moved about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away from
And
this
he
place,
still goes there.
and I still go there.
I would too. I would too.
I don't want to find another.
Hunk and
I don't
we will
wanna-
come out?
I don't want to know another place because this place is the best.
Okay, I have not
Second
been.
best is my parents' house in New Jersey.
All right, fuck your parents. I
Yeah,
can't believe
right.
clean and green. Frequently, I'm gonna look
I
at
can't
the
believe nothing is misspelled in there.
That's what I'm saying. They have integrity. This place has integrity, guys.
They have a house blend, which is enough for me. I don't need integrity.
It's a great house blend too. It smells good.
You know
Why
what?
are the dryers so large? What a stupid question. Of course they're large. This place is so great.
What is it on 3 acres? What's going on?
Yeah, how big is this place?
Yeah.
It's not that big. It's deep. It's narrow
Oh,
and
it's deep.
Okay.
It's deep.
You
Well,
know? But it's enough room. It's enough room for people to be putting their laundry in the washer, and also people on the other side putting their stuff in the dryer. And they have these cool carts that you can just pull all your wet stuff out and go push across the hall and get to the dryer.
The carts are kind of commonplace.
yeah, they
Oh,
don't.
is it
that-
everywhere's
That's
got
not.
them?
That's not an
See,
innovation. It's not an innovation
Well,
limited to Park Slope.
Oh well,
Yeah.
Do they have the big tall ones? Are those commonplace that have the availability to hang stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We
A
have
lot-
those
a lot
here.
of
We
them.
have those right here at Nassau Laundry Center, where we are right now.
I didn't notice them when I walked in because I'm
They're right there, and I push them around all the time.
Yeah.
well.
We're also in the neighborhood.
None of them squeak. Okay, none of the wheels squeak. Is that something? That's something.
That's something.
That's
It's
not
something.
like here. We are in the land of unique laundromats because
This is true.
Yeah, Greenpoint has the awesome pinball laundromat, which I've been to a few times. What's it called? Sunshine?
Sunshine Laundromat.
Yeah.
Pinball in the front, a bar in the back.
Laundry in the front and a pinball and a bar in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they drop off pizzas at some point.
Yes, I've
and
heard
it's
that.
First come, first
Mhm.
serve. You know, just if you're one of the 10 people who order, then there were 10 of those pizzas.
Yeah, but mine you get free
Wi-Fi.
detergent.
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
you can use Wi-Fi to order other pizza that you pay for.
and it's much closer to my house than the one that we're in right now.
Oh man, there's some good pinball in there though.
Yeah. I'm not a big pinball expert, but there's some good laundry in there too. They're not skimping on the meat of it.
Right. It's like if you went to a wings place and they were like, check out our fried pickles. No, I'm here for wings.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I've gone there with friends, and I'm like, no, I'm here for laundry.
Yeah.
and they, can
don't
go
get
play.
it. Yeah, exactly. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
I'm cleaning my whites,
Yeah, we'll catch up later.
cleaning my brights.
We recorded an episode there with Meredith Graves and Daniel Ralston, our guests, and I learned about the free pizza. That's such a great.
It's a good thing, but the problem with free pizza is
Yeah,
if
it's a
you
bad
get it on
combo.
your hands
Yeah,
and then
bad
you're
combo.
folding your laundry and
Yeah.
you get a little bit on the laundry, then you have to do the laundry again.
It's like giving out free tax at the tire fix-a-flat place.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's a
Free spike.
It's a hit job for the people in there.
Free spike strip with every fix-a-flat, right?
You don't
That-
work hard; you work smart.
True.
Let's talk about your podcast. You go on sometimes trips with friends. You explore
We have adventures occasionally.
Mhm.
I
true adventures, as in the title.
I was
Yeah,
always
we don't lie about it.
I was always thinking that Dan was trying to kill me, but I'm going to get over it. And I think this next year we should go deep sea fishing, with Gene Ween or Dean Ween or whichever one of them
It's
does.
Gene Ween.
Thank
yes.
you.
We want to go deep sea fishing.
Thank
Somebody
you.
didn't want to do
Gene
it
Ween
'cause he
and Dean
gets-
Wareham.
Wareheim.
Wareham.
You wait. Yeah, because he's always been trying to get me to go deep sea fishing. I thought it was just like he was trying to kill me, but
No.
but
I
have a
wanted to
good
go
time.
deep sea
But it's like,
fishing.
but have a good time. It's like we're gonna get a stripper, but have a good time. You know.
That sounds fun. It's like fishing with
You
John.
don't wear your best clothes because you don't want them to get ruined by the fish that you catch.
The chum.
Because
That's
I don't
true.
think any laundromat in the world will be able to get those smells out.
Ooh.
I worked at a bagel store. I cut a lot of locks, and I accidentally wiped a lot of T-shirts with the locks juice, and they were never the same.
You don't think Clean Green Laundromat?
I
do
mean,
it?
it's been a long time. Maybe I should go back to the old bagel store I worked at and
I
just
think-
do a day and come back to Clean and Green and really
You think
give
maybe
it
the
a
locks
test.
at that point will have spawned back upstream, out of the cotton
I don't know.
completely?
I think that would be a fun remote episode. That would be the adventures of the podcast for laundry. Get a shirt dirty,
And then,
launder it, but record the actual laundering.
Do we do one of those before and after?
yeah, this sounds like
pictures
this
of
sounds
the
like you're
shirt?
doing an infomercial for a one of those sticks.
What?
The
what
sticks that you
sticks?
rub on a stain stick of
Like
some
a Tide
type.
pen?
I didn't want to brand
Well,
it.
you know what?
I'm a
Speaking
Tide guy.
of, let's just turn the tide a little bit.
Nice. Well,
All
Dan's used his one.
I don't know where everyone got it in their heads that each of you get one, but that's fine.
Is that true?
No,
I could use
it's
it as
fine.
many times as I. Are you upset that I did that?
It's fine.
I mean, I didn't think that conversation was really going anywhere. We were talking about an infomercial, like we do an adventure.
He can't say
we
what's
just
in his
go-
turge. This guy doesn't know what's in his turge.
That may be, but it's a good turge. What I'm trying to say is that going on an adventure to get a shirt dirty and to clean it
Just
sounds like
just to
an
get a shirt
infomercial.
dirty.
Like, what else could we do to make it not, a commercial that's on at 3 a.m.?
Let's find out what's in your turge.
No, you could be like, I'm here at Suds. We're getting Cincinnati chili and putting it on our shirts, and we're getting whatever else do you have, and we're getting garbage plates from Rochester and putting it on our shirts, and
Garbage plates from Rochester on your shirt.
yeah,
It's a
Kiss
garbage
your
plate.
shirt
it's like
goodbye.
it's like chopped up hot dogs, and it's what's in a garbage plate. You gotta help me
been
out.
to
I would
Rochester.
need a garbage plate. I don't know what's in it.
It can be good. It can be good. It's like a white bread and
Okay, looking
You
at
said hot dogs and white bread, and that could be good.
there's no information about the green soap.
can you look
Yeah,
up garbage?
because
Can
you know
look
what?
up garbage
it's
plate? now?
probably
look up a garbage
it's
plate.
probably just, some sort of Meyer soap, perhaps.
Oh,
And they're
Ms.
Ms. Meyer
or is it
herself.
Mrs.?
Okay, yeah, this looks
That's a garbage
Tasty?
plate, dude. Yeah, it's like you.
But that's not a challenge for a laundromat, right?
That's- oh,
'Cause
that's
that's
great you
sort
looked
of-
up-
I mean, that's
Yeah.
really.
I mean, I think a laundry challenge is grass stains.
This right here would challenge a washing machine. Can I get some backup on this?
I have a 4-day-old and a 4.5-year-old nephew. Plural.
Mm-hmm.
And they would probably give a run at, getting stuff out of their disgusting shirts and onesies that are filled with poop.
Yeah.
Black poop. 4-day-old.
Oh, the meconium.
Babies have,
oh,
like,
the meconium.
The craziest
the most
poop
delicious.
I've ever seen in
Oh,
my
God.
life. It's like black tar. So I don't know if they accidentally blow too much out of the diaper. I mean, that onesie's done.
Do you
That's a full-on stain, like blacker than this microphone.
do you guys have a ritual too where you save the first poop of the child?
It's not my child. Is that an uncle thing? Are uncles supposed to do that?
I mean, you had two shots.
The
you had two
first
shots
nephew,
now.
the first nephew peed on me. I was the first relative that got peed on
Oh, yeah.
by him. So
I
That was
don't.
the first thing I did when I was born. Was
Can we
pee on
not
my
talk about pooping your pants?
mom. So you're turning the tide now. We have one left.
I mean, I don't have to turn the tide. I could turn the tide. I'm the host.
But
You were talking about childhood.
Well, I was talking about children, not necessarily my childhood.
But this is a transitional sentence.
Yeah.
You were talking about childhood. You guys were the stars of a show that was watched by many children.
Dan wore a lot of turtlenecks, and he sweated a lot, and I felt bad for the wardrobe people.
When they had to laundry.
I sweated a
Most
lot
of it
too.
was-
I sweated a lot too.
Most of it was prepubescent, so I don't think I was stinking any.
Oh, what do you think? That's different sweat?
Yeah, I think when hormones start to kick in, that maybe those armpits of those turtlenecks were a little stinky.
I didn't
You
wear
know?
too many turtlenecks.
No, I'm
You
not
did.
saying you did.
You did.
I understand that, but I'm saying that most of my smells on the set were prepubescent smells, and that's like just farting and burping or something. I don't think that I was like onion stinking my armpits.
I was onion stinking.
You were
Of course
onion
were.
stinking.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Irish and Italian.
you had pubic hair for sure. I did
What?
not. You-
Who? What?
I'm Irish and Italian too, but I don't onion stink.
Do you eat onions?
Yeah, all the time.
How often?
Pretty frequently.
Do you have any close acquaintances? I mean, has anyone told you you smell like onions?
They've told me I smell like other things.
Chili?
Like what? I mean, that's
laundry
like a
detergent. Laundry detergent.
Laundry
Garbage
detergent,
plates?
only laundry detergent.
Sure.
Is that because your shirts are so clean all the time?
Sure. They are.
Hi, Forever Dog listeners. It's Manila Luzon.
And Latrice Royale.
This year, we've seen what staying silent can do. And right now, you have an unprecedented opportunity to speak up. Cast your vote and be heard.
It's never too early to register to vote, but it might be too late before you know it.
We want to help make it easy for you to register and have a plan for November 3rd, or before if early voting is an option in your state, so that your country can finally reflect your values.
Go to foreverdogpodcast.com/vote to register. Check on your registration often and learn how to fill out your ballot.
Each state is different, so make sure you're following local rules and regulations.
And remember, your voice, your vote.
That's foreverdogpodcast.com/vote.
Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.
It's Jonathan Braylock,
James III,
and Gerard Milligan from Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood.
On our podcast, we rate, review, and analyze films in the context of race.
Discussing Hollywood's diversity and representation issues.
And talk to experts in the field.
Experts like ourselves because we're working actors and writers, so we know what we're talking about.
Except James.
We vary it up between huge blockbuster hits and beloved cult classics such as Higher Learning,
Independence Day,
Loose,
Sorry to Bother You,
Blade,
Parasite,
Blind Spotting,
Hustlers,
and Cats. Yes, y'all, we reviewed Cats.
and don't forget Hancock, which may or may not be a good movie.
It's not a good movie, so please check out and subscribe to Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood.
Only on the Forever Dog Podcast Network.
And we'll all try to figure out if Hancock is a good movie or not. Together.
New episodes every Monday.
Your podcasting feed was just hacked by Left-Handed Radio. Left-Handed Radio.
Left-Handed Radio.
Okay.
But
wait. Do you use antiperspirant?
What you were doing, I do use antiperspirant.
Does it work for you?
It does work for me.
You don't sweat.
I do sweat, but I do my laundry a couple times a week.
But you
couple
sweat.
times-
Where
and
we
then
were
Wait
going
a
was
second.
right into
Childhood.
was Danny's
Right.
sweaty turtlenecks.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about, so you were part of many people's childhoods. I think it being, that you have the nostalgia personified. What are you nostalgic about from your childhood, specifically with laundry? And it could be your sweaty neck, Danny.
I mean, what?
Doing laundry at
Look.
your parents' house, right?
I have to go home once a week for family dinner, and I usually bring my
What are you in,
laundry.
Blue Bloods?
I can't help myself. I got to go back and do the laundry there. So anytime I do laundry at my parents' house, it's sort of like nostalgic, except I feel like I might be doing it better these days. I was probably overcompensating with detergent, or turge, as you say.
When did you start?
Start doing laundry?
Yes.
Whenever I started getting in trouble, and that was usually a punishment, was that I would have to do laundry. So I would have to do other laundry that wasn't just my own, so I had to do family laundry, and I didn't like to put whites with other whites and darks separated and delicates and all that stuff. I would just throw them all in there.
And that's when they'd hit you.
And that's when I would get in trouble more. And then as I learned that I had to separate, I became a better human, mostly because of my parents, and I didn't want to be hit anymore.
Okay.
But now I do laundry so well. But I you know what? You know my big anarchy fucking.
Don't hit me.
Fuck you! Don't hit me. I wash my clothes all in one load. Whites.
You shouldn't.
Darks.
But you're an adult. You can
No,
make that
if
choice
you do
still.
it, no, if you do it in warm, if everything's warm, nothing's happening.
This is like a craft
Nothing's-
beer guy who just
nothing's
heard that his
happening.
friend loves Budweiser
Nothing's
like,
happening.
so much.
A little. That's
It's a
kind of
normal.
where I'm
It's
at.
a
Craft
normal
beer
spin
guy.
cycle on, medium
Oh my
soil
God.
level. And,
You are
and-
burning bread up inside
But no,
so
I
bad.
mean,
I
right
know.
now.
well,
He's getting a
there's
pass
no
because he
reason.
also dealt with some laundry related punishment,
Yeah.
corporal punishment.
What's
Yeah.
interesting is that my association with laundry is the same thing. I started doing laundry when I got in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to do anyone else's. I had to do my own.
I feel like our parents talk to each other, maybe
on set,
and decide what. It would be really, really interesting if it was your mom that gave my mom the idea for me to do laundry, and then she ups the ante and says, "Hey, you got to do everybody's laundry."
It was probably when I was.
You know what? I don't. I'm turning the tide again because I don't.
You can't turn the tide again.
Why can't I? You didn't say it was just one.
You can't use mine.
This is.
Can I have my story? Can I have my story?
The only reason the Tide bottle is still accessible to you is because we've decided that everybody gets a spoon.
We haven't left.
Well, I would ask you to
sit in
please
sit in it like your dirty turtlenecks.
I was 15.
Deal with this.
I was 15 and I had a serious girlfriend, and I would stay out late after school. No, to my mom.
You bragged to your mom.
You went on a date.
This was traumatic.
You went on a date with your mom.
To my mom, this was traumatic that I was staying out late. I wouldn't do my homework, and I wouldn't come home exactly right after school and stuff like that. So she'd be like, you can do your own laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to. I had to do my own laundry, and it was in the basement.
They're always in the basement.
Yours isn't.
Well, now it's not.
Oh.
I had a laundry on a first floor. I didn't have a basement.
Didn't have a basement.
Yeah. But
then
early on,
I feel like doing laundry. There's something like you should be in a base. I feel like that's part.
Well,
of
I didn't do my laundry there.
The allure of doing laundry.
You took it to another basement.
No, I took it to a laundromat.
When you were a kid?
To each their own. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From how old? Say 2.
Not 2. 5, 6.
5 or 6 years old, you were going to
little Fisher Price laundry basket.
I wish. You had
like
a radio flyer.
Full size.
I get dropped off.
A curbside. Just honk at us.
Yeah,
right?
Family would go to TGI Fridays, and I'd go do the laundry
for everyone.
For everybody, yeah.
So this is really a podcast about trauma.
No,
it's a podcast for trauma.
This is a podcast for laundry.
I'm feeling.
I liked it.
Yeah, you liked it.
Yeah.
Did you get a sundae? Did they bring you back a sundae?
No.
What was so enjoyable about being in that laundromat?
Oh,
at
the
5
clean,
or 6
fresh
years
scent.
old?
How much time do you have?
Why don't you tell me what was enjoyable about it? You
dryer air.
Yeah.
Is very. But I was doing laundry in the basement. I was not. I did not partake in laundromats until I was living on my own in the big city.
Mm-hmm.
And that was different.
What was your first experience like doing it for yourself?
Oh, what, in the big city?
Yeah.
I dropped it off.
See, that's another thing. I don't do that either.
That's the craft beer.
I do not like that.
You're making.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Anytime I go,
what?
I've never done it. I will refuse to do it. You're your own person. You can do your own laundry. You can make time to do it. It takes not that long to do, and I don't want to have some 85-year-old old lady with a hunched over back knocking on my door.
The husband
who went up 4 flights of stairs, and I walk up and says, "Here's your laundry, sir."
I don't know what type
I think that's rude.
I don't know what type of home alone residual
checks.
checks.
And I think that's wrong.
I don't know what type of door-to-door laundry service you were getting out in New Jersey, but
that's not Jersey. That was when I was in the Lower East Side, and then I moved to Park Slope, and I still went to the Lower East Side to my laundromat.
So what we're seeing is this guy has trouble letting go of old laundromats. It's not really.
Well, no, you pick one and you stick with it.
Yeah, I'm 100% behind Danny right now.
Okay. When I was still in this relationship with this laundromat that I first dropped off at, was the corner of 13th and A. At that time, there was like...
Let's put a timestamp on it. What?
96?
Pre-9/11.
96?
Pre-9/11.
Oh, yeah, pre-9/11. Everything.
Did the laundromats change that much after 9/11?
Yes. Oh, yeah, they started charging more. And they did background checks all over the place.
What?
Yeah.
We've got an episode about laundry post 9/11 coming up in a few weeks.
That sounds like a terrible.
This is a teaser.
Podcast.
This is a teaser.
No, it's good.
I don't think that's it. I understand that I don't want to,
craft beer guy.
Spoiler alert for the next couple episodes, but I need a blip explanation of what had changed. Other than what Mike said, that the price goes up.
Sidebar, Your Honor. Dan is attempting to derail up the podcast.
No, I'm not trying to do. I came on this podcast willingly because I
Have
could
strong
give you
feelings.
a
strong
one sentence
feelings
log
about-
line, and then I want to hear more about your first time. Laundry Post 9/11, racial divides, the war on terror, the Patriot Act, all played a huge part in the changing of laundromats in the United States of
Iraq
America.
War.
The war, yeah, I guess so.
I'll wait for Ken Burns to discuss it in his
Jeez.
future documentary
Yeah,
or
have
something.
fun.
but I don't
Zooming
know.
into laundry.
That'd be fun.
Wow.
Here's a segment called The Clothesline. Hold for bumper. Okay, on The Clothesline, we get to air out old feelings that you have. You guys, you've known each other for the majority of your lives. Not even your adult lives, your child lives. TV brothers. Everyone, if they see you, they're like, "Where's the other one?" It's you two know each other
Do
in
people
and out.
say that?
Do I know you?
No. They'd be like, "Where's the other guy? Where's your sidekick?"
Yeah, that happens.
Batman and Robin,
Yeah,
frickin'
uh-huh.
frack.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't happen to Batman a lot,
Sweet and
but
low.
it happens
No,
to
it
Robin
happens to
all
Robin
the time.
all the time.
So
Yeah.
you're Robin.
Well, and
is
it
what
doesn't.
supposed to say.
No, Michael.
Gimbals
no.
is dead. You're
I'm
Gimbals.
sorry. I did way too many shows for Nickelodeon to be the guy that says, "Where's the other guy?" A certain kind of person does that. Okay?
Which
and I don't
person?
like to. I don't like
Who's
to,
the person?
to brag too much, but I'm just saying.
Who is the person?
Someone living in Greenpoint or Williamsburg and is around 28 to 33 years old. They would be the one to say, "Hey, where's the other one?" And I get to say, "Oh, he lives pretty close in your neighborhood." Not me though.
Oh, you're
Gotta go.
You're profiling.
I mean, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the other credits on your resume.
It's fine. It's fine. And
'Cause-
I don't make a big deal out of it after missing like the C in my name because it's not. It's a P actually.
Growing up, you were on the kids SNL.
Yes, the kids SNL.
It was called KSNL. Actually, it was from the West.
KSNL?
It was from the West Coast.
Snell.
Snell.
I didn't get to watch.
It was huge in Norway.
I didn't get to watch much TV. Parents
Fine.
left me with books about laundry.
Books about laundry. I can't believe that exists. Like,
Yep.
I don't think
How-to books.
how-to books like washing your clothes for dummies. Like, do they have one of those?
There's a
They
lo-
call
no,
me
there's,
dummy a
there's
lot,
like
yeah.
there's like a laundry Bible. Like
I don't believe
one starch, 2 starch.
3 starch, 4, 5
No.
starch, 6 starch, 7 starch, or
You guys see that Punisher show?
Not yet.
Did you work on the Punisher show?
It's the first one I haven't worked on.
Oh,
No, I didn't work on the Defenders.
see that was
either.
another brag.
I didn't work on the. I didn't work on the
Defenders
Defenders either, or Daredevil,
I saw a lot of myself in the Punisher character.
in the actual Punisher
or in
character?
the
As
costume,
Frank Castle
in the gun,
And
Or-
Frank Castle,
or
yeah.
the guy.
Wow.
You know what's messed up? Like everybody just has to be traumatized before they can just be awesome. It's like Superman. He's an orphan. Sorry, your real parents, they're gone. You have all these awesome powers, but you'll never get to talk to your real parents again. It's like Spider-Man. Hey, you can stick to walls, but I'm gonna murder your Uncle Ben and Aunt
Yeah.
May.
Well,
They're dead now.
you're such a
Disease.
laundry hero. What's your trauma?
Yeah.
See, you have a
Being
pot-
left
you have a-
to do laundry, but he turned it
No,
into
but
a
he
great
said he
strength.
no, you said you liked doing that. Were you lying? Is that just how
No,
you?
he claimed he liked
You
it.
said you liked it. 5 or 6 years
liked it.
old.
Hey, run
I
that
liked
back. Run that back.
I liked it.
I liked it.
Right.
Yeah, I liked it.
Right. So then you had to have some sort of other trauma. I mean, you've read enough books on it. You've listened to Don Henley's Dirty Laundry, I'm
No,
sure.
the trauma was one time one person came in and just willy-nilly threw everything together in cold,
Can I show you
like I do.
Show me what?
the forkings?
The forkings.
You have scars?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, let me explain what they are.
Okay, wait.
if
wait.
so-
Hold on.
I would go do the laundry. I'd go
I
drop
don't know
it
if
off.
I want to hear any of this.
And my
Really?
mom specifically was very specific about whether I did it right or not. And
If you didn't.
If I didn't, and she wouldn't know until we got home, so I had like a little safe period there where I'm not doing laundry, but I'm not being punished for whatever reason. Sometimes I wouldn't get punished.
That's like limbo because you don't have like a happy thing and you don't have a bad thing. It's
I'm familiar with limbo.
Sure.
And if I did them wrong, she would make little tallies on my body by heating a fork on the stove.
Come on.
On
the stove top.
On the stove top, yeah. And then she'd press it into my back. And I can show you.
I don't want to see it, and
my
I don't know
forkings.
if I can go to
I'll
clean and green. No,
Here you
don't.
The forkings.
My Jesus.
Oh, God. It tells a tale.
Yep.
Well, you learned quick, I can see. It didn't take you long to learn not to do laundry wrong.
When is your birthday?
March.
You can
March 16th, 1988.
That's incredible. Your mom has such accuracy to have that.
To be able to put that all in, yeah.
I mean, it has nothing to do with my birthday. It's just...
Yeah, but don't you never noticed it? It's clear as day.
How come there's an Aries in there, too? Like the ram, the curl.
Oh, I started doing different type of burnings to myself.
Okay, I gotcha. There's 2 mirrors involved.
Because if I screw up my laundry, one time I left it was like a new red shirt, and I was real proud of it. I'm like, look at me with my red shirt. And then I put it into the laundry, and it got everything pink. So I burned some satanic symbols into my body.
Who among us hasn't?
How do you do that on your back like that? How do you have a...
My mom helps.
Oh, my God. You know what?
I drive down for my family dinner, and I say, Mom, I did it again.
Sundays, right?
I did it again.
I'm not invited to family dinner, but I know when it happens.
Do you show the white T-shirt that has been turned pink just to prove to your mom, or she just does it without?
He means, do you wave the bloody shirt?
Do you wave
the bloody shirt?
She doesn't need proof.
Your mom doesn't need proof? You can just honestly say, Mom, I screwed up again, and pull your shirt off, and she just...
I mean, she does it.
You.
She knows what
she
to
respects
do.
my honesty, and she knows that there is punishment that comes with a crime.
I respect the hell out of your mom for that, but I think it's troubling. I think it's very troubling. And
so what kind of crazy stuff went down on the set of Pete and Pete?
Just repeated forkings.
So
really,
you know what's weird is that
we're not
at my laundromat, Brett, they take forks and they kind of cinch them together with this little ceramic bowl, which is how I actually pour my free detergent into the washer.
I thought there was a dispenser of some kind.
Forks?
Yeah, it's like a fork. And they've like cinched together the prongs of the fork
He
to
means
the
Tines.
ceramic.
He means the tines.
The tines to the ceramic little,
I can't go there.
Well, it's the best place to go. And
Close your
maybe
eyes.
It's a way
I can't go there.
Close your eyes.
Why?
Close your eyes.
Okay.
You're safe. Okay? The tines. Okay, good. You see the tines.
I don't like closing my eyes.
What?
I don't like closing my eyes. I can't get into it.
How do you sleep?
That's a good question, Michael.
I just keep working until I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
This has been the
But
podcast
I don't like
for
consciously
Sleep with Dan Tamberelli.
I just don't like consciously closing my eyes when I'm clearly awake.
Do you sleep with your clothes on? Do you sleep with laundry?
No, I'll sleep in my pajamas.
Sleep
Pajamas.
with
Freshly laundered pajamas.
Freshly laundered pajamas.
Yeah, on my chest, on my belly.
Do you
Still
do you sleep
folded,
with your
not
eyes
wearing
open?
them.
And
No. I'm wearing them. Yeah.
Do you wash your face mask?
I don't use a face mask.
So if you sleep with your eyes open,
Like I said, I work till exhaustion, then I pass out.
and then you pass out.
Mhm.
Okay.
So here's the last question I have for you today, and this is it's a loaded one. So we'll just go around the table. Do you think that you had a childhood? I mean, I always hear about like child stars, like maybe grew up too fast, and I always wondered that about myself, if I had a childhood.
I never heard of you, though.
Well, I wasn't a child star. I was just a...
Right. Well,
Did you
most
have
kids just had a childhood.
Did you have a childhood?
Even we were working. We were making.
But was it like happy? Do
we
you
were
feel
making money for our parents.
Yeah.
Because we had to pay our fair share to live
of their
under
debts.
their
Similarly,
household.
I had to pay my fair share in laundry and punishment.
But look, I don't want you and I to be like I
The
understand
same,
like it's
because we're
cool like
different.
we hang out sometimes and I get it like we're friends and stuff, but like there's a line.
Yeah.
You know, like
There's a line
got
on your
in trouble.
back that
I got
says.
like yeah.
There's a line on your back that says Sagittarius. Was your mom a Sagittarius? Or?
I don't know what's back there.
You don't look at it.
No.
You don't have mirrors in your apartment.
I thought we were going to connect because I've heard these stories about people that grew up in the business.
I did have a childhood. All right,
a happy childhood.
Yeah, I mean, I
that wasn't part of the original question.
That was what I was getting
I played
to.
organized sports. I had to use Tide sticks to clean, the grass stains from my elementary school soccer games.
It's like you grew up in a commercial. That's picture book.
And
man.
what happened
It
if you
could.
didn't get all the stains out?
Well, then I would continue to do laundry, and my dad wore tidy whities and undershirts, which is an extra thing because I don't wear an undershirt, so I could just wash socks and underwear and maybe a pair of jeans or a couple T-shirts
and 7
here
black
and there.
T-shirts a week.
Well,
Mike, did you
the
have
black
a
T-shirts
happy
are a different
childhood?
thing. Okay.
I'm talking to Brett. I had a childhood.
Was it fine?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of fun, but there was some rough stuff.
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it's a little bit of rough stuff.
I had rough stuff, but it's not still being a
punishment?
child. The difference is
Not
you're
the
not
same.
saying
Not the same
You're not
way.
saying that you had a child. Anybody who has a childhood would say, "I had good times and bad times."
Well, why don't
got
you ask
punished.
me?
Hold on, I wasn't done answering, and my answer was, yes, my punishment was laundry. Just like yours.
Really?
Yeah. Remember,
can
I
all
was
share that.
I was telling you about how when I didn't get along with my mom, and then I had to do laundry. And that was the end of my childhood. I was 15 by then. So you'd have to say the childhood was over by then, right?
Well, yeah, but before that.
Yeah, smooth sailing.
That's adolescence. 15 is your adolescence.
Are you a child anymore?
After 13,
I don't
some
know.
people.
I don't know where it begins.
You don't have it. You didn't have a childhood.
I don't have a
because-
barometer for that.
You don't have an end point, is what you're saying. You're still enjoying your childhood.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some of those forkings look pretty fresh, so you are still in your childhood.
I don't think it has to do with maturity or anything. I think I'm a mature person. I think it's
I mean,
you
you have
mature
a
that I
podcast.
can.
You're a mature person.
Yeah.
You're doing something that requires.
I can self-flagellate.
Orders.
I can
You can look
protect
online and
myself,
find
yeah.
any of the stuff that you want to talk about. You know? And with technology comes a lot of responsibility. And if you
But your punishment was laundry.
I just had to do my own laundry. It wasn't like you're
Right.
punished. It
So
was
my
just like-
punishment was worse because I had to do my whole family's laundry. So yes, we can all I think I understand what's going on here.
He's trying
Look,
to say
we can all agree that we were punished.
no, we
as
loved our
kids,
families.
I love.
and we
But
had
I
to
loved,
do laundry.
but I loved my family a little less because I only had to do my own laundry.
And my parents
Dan
never
loved
sent
his
me
whole,
to the laundromat at 5 years old to do the laundry.
Yeah, so there's like scales. Like my parents loved me, but not as much as Dan's parents loved him,
I think
and
it
not
goes-
as much as
look,
Brad's parents loved him because they trusted him with the whole family's laundry. It
if
wasn't
we-
a punishment. It wasn't a punishment. You're okay.
If we
You're
were
okay.
gonna look,
turn
look,
off the Psymaster.
Look, if we were gonna put this in, oh my god. Look, if we were gonna do this as like an Olympic sport, gold, silver, bronze, Brett takes the gold, I take the silver.
That's what I just said, dude.
And he takes the bronze. I'm just trying to put it in a different, setting, so I think it rings true a little more.
Okay. I would say that he, Brett, in this case, gets the color safe, with bleach alternative. You get the bright whites, and I get the, is compatible with these washers.
How does that sound?
I gotta go check on my dryer.
Do you,
I didn't mean to bring up feelings. He started it, and in fact, I was the one that said.
This fork has been in the dryer all day.
Oh my God!
Oh God!
tell us where we could find your podcast.
At Danny and Mike with the and spelled out.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter and Instagram at Forever Dog Team and liking our page on Facebook.
I have only one question for you. Are you going to listen to Left-Handed Radio? If yes, listen to Left-Handed Radio. If not,
Why not?